Okay, this is a test because everybody said that I was framing myself wrong. So, and that I need to organize my thoughts and keep this under 10 minutes. Uh, so, we're going to talk about what I used to be on. Okay? I used to be on 240 milligrams of Opana a day, 430 milligrams oxycodone breakthroughs a day, 4 Somas, 4 Lyricas, 3 Xanax, oh yeah, 2 100 milligrams of fentanyl stickers, and up to 4 suckers a day. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Oh, and estrogen. I really did think that all the morphine was what was helping me to just plain cope because the pain was awful. And in 2016, my doctor got into trouble. Go figure, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, so he took me off Soma, and then he just tried to cut other things back, but when Soma was gone, I was having such horrible spasms, which now I realize weren't spasms. They were epileptic kind of fit. Not really, but, yeah. It was a combination, because I still get spasms in my legs. Okay, but they're nowhere near as bad. All right. And he took me off Soma, and I can't take Flexeril. Flexeril makes me want to kick puppies. And I live, my children and my grandchildren live with me. There are, well, at the time there were 6. Now there's 7 children under the age of 11 now in this house. And so, oh, I did it anyway. I got off topic. No, I didn't get off topic. I lost my train. Give me 1 second. So he took me off Soma, and I couldn't take Flexeril because it makes me want to kick puppies. And I knew it in my soul that marijuana was a very good muscle relaxer. And so I went down and I got my card. And immediately, I slept all night, which was the first time in a good 5 years, because normally I slept about 5 hours every 2 days, thereabouts. I just plain didn't sleep. So I got my card, and then it was like 2 months before I had to go see the doctor again. And I was really nervous about it. So, and by the time it was time for me to go to the doctor, I was on 2 Opanas a day, no suckers, still wore the patches, but basically that was it with pot. Anyway, I went to the doctor visit came up, and he tests me every time I went to see him. So I knew I had to get any marijuana out of my system. So I did. I flushed my system. I didn't smoke for 4 days. I didn't take anything for 4 days. And at the end, the last 24 hours of that 4 days, I spent inside my bathtub, screaming and crying. I went to the doctor. I passed the test. Woohoo! Yay. And then we left the doctor's office, and I went and medicated myself. Okay. And right then and there, I went back on everything I had gone off of in that last 4 days. And even that wasn't cutting it. So when we left the doctor's, my daughter-in-law drove me around the corner. I sat down, I medicated myself, and I determined right then and there, I will not ever go through that hell again. So 3 months later, I went to the doctor, and I walked in. First time he'd ever seen me walk, because I was always in my wheelchair. And I had a big old smile on my face, and he's like, somebody's showing off. And I'm like, we need to talk. So when I went back, I was really scared. I was terrified. And even now I'd probably be even more terrified. I don't know. But anyway, I was scared. And I told him. And he said that was fine. He would just like to monitor me and still do drug tests and keep a you know, an accurate accounting of it. So he did, but then the following month he wasn't able to practice anymore. It was sad. He had another doctor come in to write his prescriptions, and yeah, he got in a lot of trouble. From what I understand, he doesn't have a license anymore. Yeah, I should. Anyway, if a lawyer's watching this, let me know what you think. Oh, shoot. Anyway, call the house phone, dear. It's going to make me nuts. This is a definite thing. I have to get rid of any phones. Okay. Let me get this done real quick. So, at any rate, more to follow later. I'll tell you all about the first year of marijuana and morphine together, and then the next year of marijuana alone. Yeah. All right. If you like this video, push like. If you like me, push subscribe. I'm going to talk about, my topics are going to be, just to let you know, morphine is a #1 topic of mine that I will be talking about. And my childhood, that'll be in a separate type video. I'm not going to mix them up because that could traumatize some people. I lived a very bad childhood. I'll also, in another video, I'll break them up so that, and they'll be labeled. I'm getting better at this. Rape, molestation, Game of Thrones, my heartthrob, my show, music, how I forgot about music when I was on morphine and all drugged out. And yeah, I'll show you some weird workouts for people who I don't walk well. I walk, but I don't do it well. My stabilizer muscles aren't there. So yeah. Anyway, and I'll be putting some of my goofy workouts on here because I figure if you're in the same boat I was in and you're coming out of it, you may want to, try to start moving again. All right, well, see y'all later. Bye-bye.